morning, friends. Thank you for joining me today, and welcome to the 23rd episode. I realized that I have been doing this for just over a year. It's funny how time flies. So, I want to thank all 25 of you who watch for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching me. I'd love to hear from you. So, let me know why you're hanging out with me. I don't know, I'm not feeling good today. Um, Canada has been on fire, and I live in Michigan. And all the Canada smoke has come to Michigan. And a lot of people are experiencing health problems from it. And I always have this mindset cats are fighting. I always have this mindset I'm young, I'm healthy, nothing can hurt me. Well, Holland, I am not young or healthy anymore, apparently. So I've got a super sore throat, which is a total bummer. So I am drinking some black coffee with honey in it. The honey, there's garbage day. The honey was one of those where it still has the honeycomb in it. And so when I scooped some of it out, all the wax is melted and floated to the top. So I don't know how I feel about that. Whatever. It's natural, right? On top of that, in this first world country of ours, there's a cyclospora outbreak going on now. Because why on earth would we need to fund the traceability of preventable illnesses and stuff like that? E. coli, cyclospora, who gives a shit? Apparently I give a shit. Apparently I've been giving many shits. Yeah, that's definitely beeswax. So I'm not feeling so hot today. We're gonna keep it quick. I'm drinking my hot black coffee out of my Christmas mug because my best friend gave it to me, and I think I deserve to feel happy today. Not because of the Christmas part, but because my best friend was thinking about me. Today, I have 2 active whips, and I think I've got 4 or 5 that are in timeout right now. Well, 4 or 5 total, but 3 of them are in timeout right now. The ones in timeout are my extra jumbo robe that I'm knitting out of the most biggest yarn I've ever seen in my life. That's in timeout. Then I'm trying to remake my granny square tank top, but the yarn that I bought, I was overwhelmed when I bought it, and it's alpaca, and that's not really tank top material. So I need to go back to the yarn store and buy something more reasonable for summer. And then my third work in progress that is in timeout right now is my bling bling sweater, because I need a break. That thing's a monster. So that one's in timeout right now. In lieu of some more fun projects, I have for you. It is off the needle. It doesn't mean it's done though. It's off the needles, but it's not done. Look at this. I'm so excited. It's my partner's butter cardigan. It actually says butter on it. Right now, I could wear it like that. I bound off the bottom hem, and then I remembered that I wanted to use this to do... Hi, buddy. He wants to help. Oh my god, he wants to help. Help in a better way. Where was I? I remembered after I Italian bound off, which is a lot of work. I remembered I wanted to have 2 rows of this before the bind off. So when I'm ready, I'm going to pick this and reknit a little bit more. The butter color work is duplicate stitch, and if you would have asked me 2 years ago, I would have like had the idea that duplicate stitch is cheating. It's not cheating. I was raised in this weird way to think that there's only one way to do things and any other way is cheating. What the fuck, you know? So no, duplicate stitch isn't cheating. The details, the butter details, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Like, you know how the butter wrapper has like net weight and premium grade A? So I'm gonna add just a little bit more on the back. This is the back. And on the front, this side. Going down the side, it's gonna say butter. It's gonna be really cool. When I'm done with the color portion of this, I'm going to redo the lower hem. Then I'm going to make a button band. Sebastian, no. Sebastian, go somewhere else. He wants to be a part of it, but I don't want him to be a part of it because he messes up the camera. So yes, this is a little bit more to go. I'm gonna do the sleeves and then it'll be done. So that'll be easy peasy. The next work in progress I have, this one was a fun cast on. This one was a spur of the moment cast on. This is a cowl. Why are you gonna squirm? Just be baby. He doesn't want to be baby, he wants to be a monster, right? This is a cowl. I'm knitting this for my partner's cousin. I don't think she watches these YouTubes, so I feel safe talking about it. But this is the yarn from last time I hung out with you. That was like talking to me like it wanted to be a cowl, so guess what? You're gonna be a cowl. And it is. I'm using like pretty big needles. I wanted to use size 8s, but I went up to size 9s, so 5.5 millimeters. I did the tubular cast on, but I did it in a way where you, on a scrap piece of yarn, you backwards loop cast on half as many stitches. Then you take your yarn you want to use and you yarn over, knit one, yarn over, knit one, until everything is on your needles. And then you do, and then you do your tubular setup rows. You size up to whatever size, and then you keep going. So that was a great way to do the tubular cast on. It looks beautiful. Can you see that gorgeous edge? I love a tubular cast on. I love a tubular bind off. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The body of this cowl is a fisherman's rib, so it's nice and chunky, nice and squishy. I've been craving a good squishy fat project. The yarn is jewel spun, and I don't know the color. I'm so sorry. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but I have 70 grams of this to use before I have to start thinking about this edge, or I guess this edge. We'll see when we get there. That's what I love about knitting. You can do whatever you want. Who's gonna tell you otherwise? But that is my quick video for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Even though the cat is walking all over, making this fucking phone stand swing. Yeah, let me know what you're working on. I will see you again in like 2 weeks or so. All right, bye.